Assalamu alaikum. Hello everybody. I am going to tell you few changes which I have noticed since I came to England. I came to England in towards the end of 1984. The biggest changes which I noticed were in traffic roads, some changes in houses and cost of living and some in phones. So before I tell you about these changes, I'll appreciate if you subscribe my channel, like my video and leave comment below. The first thing which I noticed on the road was that there are no humps on the road, no mini roundabouts, not many big roundabouts. And I saw these things happening. Humps, mini roundabouts, big islands, not too much traffic on the road either, and very few cars used to be parked in side streets. And time came, now you don't find any space to park your vehicle in streets, and there is a lot of traffic on the roads as well. People mostly used to travel on buses and trains. Second change which I noticed, that was house prices. House prices I've noticed from 3,000 to, in my area where I used to live, up to 11,000 pound. My brother even bought house for 7,500. That was in late 80s. Where I used to live, next door to me was selling his house, and he asked me if I could buy his house for 11,000 pound. But I didn't have no job, so he said, don't worry, he will get me a mortgage. But I didn't know what the meaning of mortgage was, to buy a house. And that house now is over 200,000 pound. So these days it's a very difficult to buy any house, but those days it was very, if you had the money, easily you can buy as many houses as you like. House rents were cheap, cost of living was very cheap. If you are making some money those days, so you are able to save as well, and you are able to buy a house. But these days it's not possible to buy a house. Another thing which I noticed is phone calls, especially landline phone. When I used to make call in Pakistan, that was very expensive. Once I ended up paying 400 pound a bill, then I have to buy cards to call to Pakistan, but still it was very expensive. Mobile phone, I still remember one chap, he was taking lesson from me. He got a very big heavy thing in his bag, so I asked him what it is. He said it's a mobile phone. So first time I saw mobile phone, and it was really massive, very big phone. I said, what are we going to do with it? He said he's doing a business, he's giving people connection of mobile phones. I don't know what sort of mobile phone connection used to be those days. But I remember in early 90s, I bought one a touch button phone. I think it was Samsung flip phone. These days, I don't think anybody is prepared to buy it for 10 pound even, but I paid 500 pound those days. That was early 90s. And there was no concept of smartphone or iPhones. And phone, I remember, I think it was 1961, I was in Pakistan in college, and somebody said that America is going to make one phone where not only you will be able to talk in different countries to each other, but you will be able to see their pictures as well. And we used to laugh that this is a bloody biggest lie. But now I have seen this thing happening. Not only we can talk in different countries free because of WhatsApp and Skype, but you don't have to pay any bill as well. So these are the biggest changes which I have noticed. Even computer was very expensive. Internet, these things, YouTube, Facebook, I haven't heard of these things those days. So these are the few biggest changes which I noticed. I hope you have liked this video. See you soon.